Hello, my lovely Aquarians. It's Misty Dawn with Dawn's Divine Tarot, here to bring you your love reading for June 2018. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising. So definitely for a bigger picture, you can check out those signs. Also, email me at dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com or find me on Facebook or Instant Go, and I can look at your specific situation. Alright guys, so I hope that you're having a great June. I just want to say thank you all for your support and all your likes and shares and everything. Woo! Okay, so we're already talking, so let's get started. You have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe you have someone in your life that it's really time to talk to them now. Let them know how you feel. Perhaps you've kept it close to your chest. You've kept it, you know, you've secretly had a crush, and now a spirit is saying, come on, open up. Go ahead and tell him or her how you feel. Okay. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So it could be that you have children, or this other person has children, and maybe you're hesitant. You know, if you're partnered with somebody that you have children with, it could be talking about your relationship if you are in a couple, or it could talk about how your relationship is having difficulties because maybe you're staying with someone whom you don't really, that the time of that relationship has run out. I'm trying to say this in a nice, you feel like the time, it's just not, your relationship isn't going well, but you stay there because you have children. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm outside today, so there's a few dogs running around. Very cute ones, not dangerous ones, but I was looking at the cute dogs, so sorry. I'm not distracted anymore. I got this. Any other messages? There we go. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I love this card. I always find it so beautiful, the way that he's holding this orb of energy. And I mean, that's what love is. Love is just this amazing energy, and this chemistry that you feel when you meet certain people is totally electric. I love how she just looks at it and she's just like enamored, and he's more than willing to show her everything, right? So you definitely have intense chemistry with someone. There is something that is holding you back from talking to them. Maybe it's because of this children's card, like I was talking about earlier. All right, well, let's look into your reading. On the bottom, you have religious factors. So you guys are definitely soulmate, twin flame. This is my my soulmate, twin flame kind of card. You guys are divinely connected. Right, whoops. Okay. So for my Aquarians for love, June 2018. My Aquarians for love, June 2018. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Spirit, what's going on in your love lives? June 2018. Woo. My cards are going all kinds of crazy. Excuse me. What is going on with love? The Fool. It's your first card. Yeah, you want to start somewhere new. Take a leap of faith. This could be, what happens when you open up and you share your feelings with somebody. Kind of go on a new journey, a new path. We'll see if it's with that person or not, but you're free. Leaving things behind. Seven of Wands. Having to feel like you have to justify your choices. You know, maybe somebody isn't so happy. Maybe you're a parent and people are like, you should stay with that person, you know, and you're like, no, they don't make me happy. I don't want to stay with that fucking person. And you're like, well, I met somebody, or I have feelings for somebody, and I can no longer justify staying in a relationship that makes me feel unhappy. It's not my authentic truth. I don't feel love there. And you know, when you're wasting someone's time and they're wasting your time, you know, that it's doing a disservice to both of you. Queen of Pentacles. You guys could have met Queen or King of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And that's who you're wanting to start a new life with. So if you have an earth sign in your life, definitely for you. And you also might just be focused a lot on finances and work, school, getting your security, especially if you're wanting to walk away from a situation or a relationship. You know, this talks about you like getting your stuff together, getting your home in order, making sure everything is stable, making sure you have a stable place to go, having money to make that happen. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're just so not happy where you are. And maybe that communication card talks about how you need to honestly discuss how unhappy you are with your partner so that there can be a shift or a healing of the relationship or a departure, depending on how reciprocal they are to what you tell them. There's definitely, you know, apathy here, not feeling into it, not wanting to take that relationship, wanting to leave, wanting to go, understanding it's not healthy for you or your family to be in a home that's not filled with love. Yeah, death. Something has to end. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I kind of feel like this is just you making some transformations in your life, some changes. Needing to make some changes. You know, before new things can begin, old things have to die. And unfortunately, that can be painful. There's a mourning process. Because even if you don't still love that person, they're so entwined in our life that it's hard sometimes to walk away, right? But if you want to have a new life, a new start, they'll always have to go. You've got to be able to move forward. Getting back to the core of you. Yeah, Five of Wands. Strife. Competing. Fights, even, you know. Striving to make it against people who don't want you to. You see how he is with that dragon? He's overcoming something, though. You know, this card is all about disagreements, conflicts, challenges. You have to put some effort into your problems to solve them. And this card definitely shows, you know, fighting, arguments within your environment right now, and that's why you want to leave. It's funny because you start off with the Fool card, so it's like you've already got it set that you want to leave. I don't feel like you've left yet with the other cards, but that's where you're wanting to go, and you need to be honest about how you feel with that person. Let me see if I can speed this back a little bit. You know, you need to tell them it's time that we move on. We're not happy here anymore. Even if you don't have children at all, maybe you want children and the other person doesn't. And you have to say, well, this is really important to me, and if you don't feel the same way, then it's time to go, you know? And that's okay. Relationships do run their course. It doesn't mean that anything negative has to come with the parting. It's just, you know, time to leave. All right, Spirit. Any last messages for Aquarians as I close out their reading? Woo! You have Aphrodite. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You have to practice that self-care and self-love in order to be that beautiful, wonderful you, male or female, right? Awaken the feminine energy within you. And you might be in a relationship that makes it hard to do. Or you don't feel like you can be your inner goddess. You don't feel like you can activate that. You feel down a lot, you know? And I see that with the Four of Cups. So don't be afraid to be the Fool. Start over. You know, it can only get better, because it looks like you're going through some difficulties here. I don't see tremendous heartache or cheating or anything like that, but I do see just unhappiness, you know? And there's no excuse to stay in something that you just feel so unhappy in. You know, channel your inner goddess. Have the strength. Love yourself enough to give yourself the opportunity to have everything. All right, my lovely Aquarians, I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. You guys have always done amazing things for me, and I love doing your readings, and I love your signs, so thank you. Email me if you want a private reading, and we can look at exactly what's going on with your situation. All right, I'll have all the links below. Much love to you guys. Have a great June, and until next time, bye.